I have been summoned to take the heart, the soul, the manhood of the next opponent of the G-Men. Sushi!
1, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo.
Mic check, mic check. What's kicking? This is Mr. Batch of the BBC. This week, week 8, we take on the Dolphins at MetLife/Giants Stadium. Yeah, sorry, I got to throw that in there, as always. But the guy that you seen in the introduction, I had to call him out to take care of this Phins fan that put up a video, you know, because we taking them on. So, you know, you're going to get those fans of those teams, you know, kicking their fizz like how we normally do in the TTC. But what took me aback about this guy was that he's not original. He's not witty. He just plain sucks. You know, guys like that want to come on and, how do I look? Yes, all right. Yeah, I put my video out on YouTube. I talk trash. Man, I ain't got no respect for somebody who can't bring it. You can't bring it. Now, here in the NFC East, Redskins, Eagles, Cowboys, along with the Giants. Man, it's going on. Bang, bing, bang, bang, pow. I subscribe to a lot of the TTC video makers here in the NFC East. I like to watch and see what they bring. Now, when we get outside of the division in the conference, we'll get some people like this Phins guy. You know, he wanted to say something crazy about my man to meet the Mets people. But I love my man tough. Truth under fire. Dropping the elbow on him in a forearm shiver every so often, man. That's right. Representing the crew. I had to drop something on him also. You know what I wrote in his comments? I said something to the effect that, family, please stop eating that bloated fish that rolls up on the beach. Yes, I put that down because his mind must be warped. There must be mercury inside that fish. There's something wrong with the man. Have him committed. That's why I called up homeboy to come down and let him know we're going to have sushi on Sunday. Sushi on Sunday, going to slice him up. The reason I say that is because I was listening, as usual. This is Football Friday, BBC edition. The G-Men, the Giants, and that I am. Football Friday on the Fan, Benigno and Roberts with the two-time number 58 champion of the New York Giants, Carl Banks, comes on. And, you know, drops the science. We love listening to him. Also listen to him when he's on the radio because he does the play-by-play on their games. I like to, you know, when I got the TV on, sometimes I'll just turn down the TV and leave the radio on, so that I can listen to the play-by-play by Carl Banks and Bob Papa. They do a great job. He said that the Giants have to come out and respect their opponents because they have a couple of ball players on their team that can ruin our day. He mentioned Reggie Bush and Marshall. Yes, those two guys can come out and ruin our day. But our plan, and from how healthy we have become, is first of all on the offensive side. You know, Jacobs is coming back. He'll be paired up with Bradshaw. But there's also been a report released of a news article talking about Jacobs saying that he doesn't get the ball enough and Bradshaw doesn't get the ball enough. Well, Jacobs has been hurt a little bit, so he'll be coming back. Now, in my opinion, I love the run. The run sets up the pass. Kevin Gilbride has from time to time, gone pass happy. Don't get me wrong, we have the guy that can get the job done, as Mythos 1966 has explained in his video. Eli is in the top 5. And yes, Eli did say that he feels that he's an elite quarterback. He might not be up there from outside observers as an elite quarterback, but for the leader of my team, I want him to feel like that. I want him to go with that confidence. First of all, he's got the Super Bowl ring. Second of all, he's got a Super Bowl MVP trophy. Can never take that away from him. So, hey, and what did he do last week? We had no turnovers, no picks. All right? He can get the job done. So if Gilbride wants to get to that point of putting the ball up in the air, fine, we can do that. But let's stay with the ground game. As you know, offensive linemen like to fire out. They like to get into that rhythm to really knock that guy off their position, to open up that hole so that the running backs can do their thing and run wild. Offensive line is going to be back. Snead's going to be in. I don't know about the fullback. I'll have to check online and see what the other fellow BBCers have posted on their vids concerning the fullback and any other unforeseen injuries that's going to come about. Ballard and Cruz have come into their own. Now, those were two positions that we were worried about coming into this season. Boss and Steve Smith have left the Giants and gone their respective ways for the money. And I don't know what they're doing. The last thing I heard, they were kind of like semi-injured, so they're not putting up too many numbers. So the production from these two positions on the offensive receiver side is outstanding. I mean, yes, fill the void. We found what we needed to get the job done. And those two guys are getting the job done. On the defensive side, Tuck is coming back. He'll be ready to rock and roll. He should be able to help us shore up the run defense. As you know, the Dolphins are probably going to try to run at us because the way that we come at the quarterback is like, yo, we just pin the ears back and we just come hell-bent for leather. And I'm going to make a prediction here. I feel that we're going to knock Moore out and J.P. Losman out. And then where does that leave you? Who's the third string quarterback? The punter? Oh, this is going to be fun and outstanding. See, now, along with Tuck coming back, that possesses a problem for Perry Fuel. Kiwanuka has been a very important part in our defense due to the fact that he's been playing with his hand in the dirt, and he's been also standing up. You know, we've had some injuries, and he's filled in admirably. We're the number 1 or 2 team in sacks, so that's why I say we're gonna murder him. We're gonna have some sushi. Sushi, my son. Now, with the Prince coming back, that's right, need those 1966. I even have a problem trying to pronounce that because I don't want to have, cut my tongue and then blood be spurting out and I have to run the ER. Won't be able to put out a video for a minute. Sorry. I'm not going to do that. But with the Prince coming back, that he should be able to get his reps now. Get his playing time. It's not as if we're taking this as a garbage time game, but sometimes you got to get out there in live action, and what better time? As soon as you come back, let's put him out there, give Antrell Roll a breather. All right. Our whole game is going to be solid. Our team is solid. We've got the people coming back. We'll be ready. I don't know what this guy was talking about. Don't know what this guy was talking about. There's video makers out there I respect, and I'd like to see, what's going to be said. Like when we take on the 49ers. Big Thistle, I.e. Niners fan. Oh, man, there's another cat out there. For the Niners. I know he's going to be kicking it. I watched the videos of Dizzy. I just got the Thick Gravy Clown, Drunk Tailgater, Blues for Blues, Speed 1087, Bird Boy 412. Who else? Did I miss any of you guys? Well, there's a bunch of them out there that I like to hear what they had to say and kicking it on their vids. This guy, forget it. The Giants are going to murder the Phins. Sushi. We're going to have sushi this weekend. See, I've seen guys come here and want to jump in and think that they can really get down with the get down and start kicking it. I seen two guys go on Pride site and he was just pimp slapping. Pimp slapping him. What's wrong with him? So you got to come correct or you don't come at all. Now we have to take care of what we have to take care of. We're going to go on the road for 2 games and then come back. That's right. Just end the 3-game homestand with a bye week sandwiched in it. So the next 2 games after this one's going to be on the road. But we're going to take care of here first. Inside the NFC East, the other participants of this NFC East, Cowboys and the Eagles, have a contest coming up. That's going to be a tough one. Who do I root for? The professional prognosticators are saying that the Cowboys are going to rule the roost in the NFC. If that was the case, how come they haven't been doing it for a couple of years now? That hasn't been the case. Tony Romo's only got 1 playoff win. Eli has a Super Bowl ring and an MVP trophy. The Eagles made a couple of trips. Terrell Owens threw the quarterback under the bus. Came out there, played heroic after breaking his leg. But did you get a ring? No! Redskins ruling the roost from atop the NFC East this year. You have come back to the pack. It seems as if you were driving a car, you took a flat. And hopefully you have the latest technology called run flat technology. Oh yeah, that's right. You changed the back. You still got a flat tire. But in any event, the Redskins take on the Bills, and that's a tall order, guys. What y'all gonna do when they come down for you? So the NFC East is going to be pretty exciting this weekend. Bills at home versus the Redskins. Eagles, Cowboys. Those guys, knock yourself out. Giants, first thing we do is we take care of our own. Then we'll take care of the rest. This is Mr. Batch of the BBC. Peace.
I have been summoned to take the heart, the soul, the manhood of the next opponent of the G-Men. Sushi!